Yo, what's up? I'm Dwyane Wade, and you watch.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Get hip or get stung.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joined in the booth with and a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Clarkson is the 2 with Osman the 3. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Colin Sexton. And for Phoenix, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And tonight a matchup of inexperienced teams, young ball clubs. Brent, talk about some of the challenges that come with coaching a team so young.
I think the idea for most of the coaches is they see it in the eyes of the players. They want everything now. They want it so fast, and they're not quite sure about the steps to get to the end game. That's the most important thing for a coach, is to talk about the small steps throughout any given season that the coach can put in front of them. And some of those challenges, you find out also which of the guys are willing to accept the team challenge as opposed to the individual one.
But challenging nonetheless in every way.
Oh, yeah, and for 8 months of it, Kevin.
Yeah.
So get ready for massive parenting for the year for this coaching staff.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton, and the baseline jumper, no good. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Rubio outside. Pass to Saric. Oubre finds Rubio. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
They double him with Saric. Here's Love, and he drops it in from the low post.
You got to know that about Kevin Love. He's going to take what the defense gives him, that time inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ayton kicks to Booker. It's Saric, top of the key. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Oubre. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving the ball around. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Saric outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ayton. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. To the paint. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Rubio. Passes it to Ayton. And the pass to Booker. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Ayton. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And for the Cavs, their number one goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
Saric outside. Pass to Oubre from outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Osman. And he banks in the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Popcorn, right
and the
next to it.
popcorn.
Hot
What
dog
else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
It's right there.
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you're done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All
with
a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
Pulls it up. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Passes to Diallo. Johnson surveying the floor. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Interesting that Phoenix has gone through all these different iterations since the loss of Hall of Famer Steve Nash, but this young core potentially coming together where they've bookended their front court and their back court with Ayton and Booker.
And Phoenix making a change here. Baines is checked in. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Sexton. Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. Back to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Dellavedova with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Garland. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Well, Brent, looking at the Suns' future, Ayton's development could really determine how far they rise.
I think it's not all on his shoulders, but certainly as a big guy out there, to have a presence on a nightly basis and some consistency is the challenge for DeAndre Ayton. He has all the physical tools and by all accounts has the work ethic to go along with it.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. The pass to Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Johnson over to help. On the left block, again the Cavaliers score.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Booker. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Baines passes to Johnson. Lots of room. And he drops that one in.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Baines. Johnson outside. Here's the three. Up again. Cavaliers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Johnson outside.
Watch the screen.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Suns trail by 18. Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Here's Baines. Defended by Dellavedova. Baines dishes to Booker. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. And here is Garland. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now Booker. And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions.
And with all the switching we see teams Greg employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Johnson outside to the middle. Here's Baines. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That one, no good. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 23 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Johnson goes up the baseline. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Back to Dellavedova, the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
It would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk? On the wing, Nance. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Cleveland moving it around. From 8, and it's in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Johnson outside. It's deflected. Fast break, here they come. The open look here for Sexton. They get it again. Another shot. They double him with Booker. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Baines. Johnson finds Booker. A three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Tries from 7. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Now Saric, shot clock at 6. Johnson outside, fires the 3, hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5 now.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And that one's good. Love.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Johnson outside. The pass to Booker. 1:04 left to play in the first half. They recover it. Baines dishes to Booker. Here's Diallo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. In third, the Cavaliers.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
That free throw good from Diallo.
Look at all the coaching changes that the Suns have had through the years, and some of these young players have heard a lot of voices. 7 in the last 8 years, and the team's performance has shown that kind of inconsistency with up and down seasons.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Saric nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Down low, here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 14. Diallo kicks to Saric. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Booker. From past the arc. He can't get that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
7 seconds left in the first half of the game. There's the triple. No good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Booker on the assist from Rubio. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker. Sexton kicks to Clarkson. To the middle, here's Love. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And Saric kicks to Oubre. No good on the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Fade away, and that one is good. He has 31.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right block shot, and that's good for 2. Oubre's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Rubio outside. The tray. They grab their own miss. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Cleveland moving it around. Releases. Love trying to break loose. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
You think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won for that franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 and 2010.
Johnson, he's checked in for Saric. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And then in 2013 with Miami, LeBron Brent finished 1 ballot shy, burning all the MVP votes.
We wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot. Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap two hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap and overspending and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
And taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. That's tipped. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 7.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Hey, yo, right here.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Suns trail by 21. Rubio with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. And Devin Booker, where would the Suns offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Oubre with the steal. And here we go. Saric all alone. Bucket is good. Saric has got his second basket of the night.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score. And so far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Cleveland, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Manning the backcourt, it's Sexton and Clarkson. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Pass to Saric. Clarkson against Johnson. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong. They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so.
No.
It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle. You're going to react to that like, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does.
It sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I tried to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
Did you?
frankly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Rubio with a wide open look. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. Sexton the pass to Osman. And he goes in for the dunk.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Saric outside. Oubre up top. Feeds it to Rubio. From 11 feet away, it's not going to go for him.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
To the inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah, the rookie class last year was very impressive, especially the top 5 picks earning all rookie first team honors. Colin is one of those guys last year, 3rd among rookies in scoring, and really was good towards the tail end of the season.
So for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Shaq Diallo, and it's Booker in for Johnson. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre finds Ayton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And Sexton, the 3rd rookie ever to average 16 points per game with over 40% from long range, and Brent over 80% from the line.
Yeah, a lot of that, Kevin, came late in the season as he tried to get his footing early on. Scored 20 points or more in 8 straight games. He was the first rookie to do that since Tim Duncan did it back in 1998.
Ayton reverses. He takes it up and lays it in.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Well, the development for DeAndre Ayton is going to be all about the pick and roll, both how he runs it and defends it.
I agree, Kevin. If he works with Devin Booker out there as an offensive threat and becomes a guy who can roll with good hands and finish, that's a key for their offense. And you look at his size defensively, he can be imposing.
And there's the feed to Nance. It's stolen by Saric. It's stolen by Nance. It's stolen by Saric. Passes it to Rubio. Back to Saric. And there's the pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Now here's Sexton. To the paint. And then slams it in.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Booker looking around. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
Pass to Osman. 7-foot shot, and good, he hits it again.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
From down low. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Saric outside. Kicks it to Oubre. Rubio right side. Shoots over Clarkson. Rubio misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Booker outside. And Saric kicks to Ayton. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. Here's Rubio. He gets it in there.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And that one falls for Rubio. Here's Sexton. Passes it to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Down low, here's Love, and Love throws it down.
A terrific all-around scorer, and tonight we're getting the full arsenal from Kevin Love.
Now, here's Rubio, defended by Sexton. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. 4 on the clock. Here's Rubio. Phoenix, no good that time either.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Back to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. They double him with Ayton. Over in the corner, Osman. Oubre pulls it in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Phoenix calls timeouts. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
Ayton with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Booker fires the 3. The putback. The shot that time not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Rubio on the wing, Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Every shot in his arsenal, Devin Booker, is pretty impressive. He can shoot it from deep. He moves well without the basketball. He can create with others. He is a young offensive force and is an interesting player to watch in terms of what develops next.
And Brent, with Booker, the ball handling and creativity he has puts him among the elite guards in the league.
You wonder if Phoenix can find a way to get some more talent around Devin Booker. What happens when all of the attention is not on him? He's already proven he's a great scorer. Where else can he go?
Suns trail by 20.
Watch for Rubio!
Rubio looking around. Now the pass to Booker. Shoots over Clarkson. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. You know, based on the response of the fans, I'd have to say they disagree with the officials on that one.
And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
Here's Booker. Goes up again, and that one's good, Ayton.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Left block, and again.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now. And with the season he's been having scoring the ball, the road fans come out just to see him.
Even if they don't root for him, GA, they want to see what he can do.
Well, from the opening tip to tonight, he has been on an absolute mission. The scoring has come often and easy, and the entire league can't slow him down.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jarrell Martin's checked in for Love. Murray comes in for Jetty Osman. Porter's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Porter in the corner for the three. And there's the foul. It's on Jarrell Martin. That's his first foul. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson goes in. Carter outside. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Well, and this has been
unloads from 9. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Shea, congratulations. You broke Wilt Chamberlain's mark for most points in a season. How proud are you of achieving that?
This is honestly the greatest moment of my life, man. This whole season has been special. Never did I imagine that I'd be chasing down Wilt's record. This is crazy, man. It's a dream come true.
Yeah, nobody thought one of those records would go like this, but you did it, so congratulations to you. Guys?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
You can't shoot! 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 You can't shoot!
Good.
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. No, it was so good.
Yeah?
Like all the types of food. Hey, I'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, in my office. All right?
What's up, bro? Appreciate it, man. Oh, you killed it out there, bro.
No, but you deserve something after that game.
Appreciate it,
All on
man.
me. I promise you that.
Little tacos?
Mhm.
Enchiladas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
What else?